this is a set of radios I picked up in Lidl. And I bought them for about €35. They're now maybe 40 to €45 because I bought them before all the craziness happened with the prices and stuff. They're now about a year or more old, and it's turned out that they're one of the best set of radios I've ever used. They're simple to use, practical, small, lightweight, and it can be more or less charged in any format. So as you can see, it comes with the cradle, 2 radios, the charging plug, and it's a USB to mini USB connector. If we can get that looked in properly there. It's not USB-C, the modern connector. That there, as it happens, is about the only little bug really that I would say about these, is that if it had a USB-C port, which everyone would have in the van these days, these things would be, I give them absolutely top marks for just for simplicity. For myself, I charge them in the van as I drive. You can plug them into the wall, but you can also plug them into your cigarette lighter, the cradle and all, if you want. What's this? Right there at the back of it. And what's this? It'll charge both of them, no problem, at the same time. Quite often just charge them on the floor. However, for myself, you can also charge them individually, which is normally what I do. It has a charging port there. Mini USB-C, if you can see that yet. And it's not USB-C like I say, it's mini USB, the older style connection that was on a lot of phones. And like I say, it's probably the only little thing that I would say against it, is that if it was USB-C, it would be absolutely great, because everybody has a USB-C cable in their car/van, whatever it is these days. In terms of their, though, they also, one of the reasons that I really like them is because the batteries inside are rechargeable AA. There's 3 of them, and those batteries are fully replaceable. If those rechargeable batteries, wear out, you can just take those out and put in a new set. But they'll also take normal AA disposable batteries that you'd buy in the average shop, and there's loads of options to just keep the radio going for when you're stuck. You can also have another set of 3 rechargeable batteries, and work from one to the other, and it'll keep you going all the time. There's enough charge in it for about a day and a half for an 8-hour shift, or a full 12-14 hours or so for a good long day's working. No problem to them. So just to briefly show, there's a little lock system here that you open. Can be hard to open at times. You pop this off and lift it off, and you'll have the 3 AA batteries, rechargeable, currently installed and fully charged. Like I say, they can be replaced, taken out, and put in whatever type of battery that's suitable for it. And they put it back on. And lock it again. Done. And flip the shock back on. And now you're ready to go. In terms of everyday function, press and hold to power it on. Very straightforward. Volume button went out. The lock button is on. Press and hold. Turn it off. Press and hold. Turn it on. Volume is simply up and down. And once again, press and hold to lock it. One last thing then. Has a light. Very simple. On off. Has the old ringer. And what's this? In terms of programming, very simple. That's your channel. That's your program. Your call sound, if you will. And the box. None of these are really set, to be honest, but the channel and the program you will. And the other piece to note is that if you have a set of 4, 6 of these, whatever, and you set them all to the same channel and same program and that kind of stuff, you should be able to all tune them in all at the same time, and they'll all work in sync. I have not tried this, but as far as I'm aware, it works like that, and it's very, very simple. And this would be ideal in some situations where you need to communicate with more than just the 2 people. I've often been in those kind of situations. I'm sure everybody else has too. So I'm sharing this because these are not very expensive in comparisons to the price of some radios out there. The only 2 things I would give it a bit of a knock in the head is that it needs a USB-C charger or charging ports, and what's this, maybe they're not the most robust, that if you had a cover for them or to buy a cover for them, they, that there would be 100% then, I have to say. But overall, one of the best set of radios I've ever had to use. They're loud, they're clear, simple to use, multiple ways of charging them, so you can't go wrong.